For like centuries and centuries, these massive sea monsters have been popping up and causing total chaos for us humans. So, to fight back, we've got these badass sailors called hunters, who go out on their ships to take down these beasts all over the ocean. Hey there, welcome to Real Savant. We're ready to dive into the depths of the sea beast adventure with our latest reviews and recaps. We'll take you on a hilarious and heartwarming journey with the lovable Maisie, Jacob, and their sea beast friends. So join our community, hit that subscribe button, and let's explore the wonders of the ocean together. Don't forget to hit like and share our content so others can join in on the fun. And let me tell you, the coolest, most kick-ass hunters out there are the crew of the Inevitable. They're led by the infamous Captain Crow, his right-hand lady Sarah Sharp, and his adoptive son, Jacob Holland. These guys are seriously legendary. The king and queen of the crown bankroll these hunters like nobody's business. They're so impressed by the hunters' skills that they've created a fancy-pants society called Three Bridges. It's like, you know you're legit when you've got your own society. So get this, Crow almost bites it during a hunt, and then he goes and tells Jacob that he's gonna make him captain. Like, what a wild move. But there's a catch. They gotta take down this mega fierce lady sea beast called the Red Bluster first. The same one that messed up Crow's eye way back when. Sounds like a pretty tall order if you ask me, but hey, these hunters are no joke. Okay, so the crew of the Inevitable head back to Three Bridges to get paid for their latest catch. But the king and queen drop a bomb on them. They're gonna get replaced by this big shot navy ship called the Imperator. And who's leading the bad boy? None other than Admiral Hornigold, who thinks the hunters are ancient history and wants to take over their sea monster killing business. Like, seriously dude, not cool. Crow and Sarah are pretty ticked off by this whole situation and almost get busted by the authorities. But then, Jacob steps up with a brilliant idea. He suggests that they should get one more shot to take down the Red Bluster and prove that they're still the best in the biz. Hey, it's worth a shot, right? Oh snap, check it out. The king, queen, and Admiral Hornigold are down with Jacob's plan. The crown declares an all-out competition between the Imperator and the Inevitable to see who's the real deal when it comes to sea monster hunting. And whoever wins gets to keep on keeping on with the beast-killing business in the crown's name. But wait, there's more. When the crew sets sail, they discover that some little orphan chick named Maisie Brumble has stowed away on their ship. She's all like, I want to be a hunter like my parents were. Aw, how cute is that? So, they're out there on the open sea, and they finally come face to face with the Red Bluster. It's go time. Oh man, things are getting wild out here. So, Jacob goes against Crow's wishes and lets little Maisie do some fancy rope cutting to save the crew from the Bluster. But like, it totally backfires and the Bluster gets away. Oopsie. Crow is not happy about this and gets all trigger happy on Jacob and Maisie. But then, out of nowhere, the Bluster comes back and chomps them both up. Like, talk about a plot twist. Next thing you know, they're on this deserted island with a bunch of other sea monsters, and Maisie starts hanging out with the Bluster, who she's renamed Red. And get this, she also makes friends with another beast named Blue. It's like a whole monster squad up in here. Check it out. Maisie's gone all Dr. Dolittle on us. She's convinced that the sea monsters are actually super cool creatures, but Jacob's all like, nah, they're bad news. But eventually, he comes around to her way of thinking, and they all become BFFs. So, Red takes them to this island called Rum Pepper, which sounds like a pretty rad place to be honest, where they plan to grab a ship and head back home. But little do they know, Captain Crow is out for blood. He thinks Jacob's gone to the big monster hunting grounds in the sky, so he hits up this old lady named Gwen, who hooks him up with a poison-tipped harpoon that could take down Red. Meanwhile, Jacob and Maisie are bonding like crazy with Red. It's like a freaking Disney movie up in here. They're all singing Hakuna Matata and stuff. Okay, maybe not that, but you get the idea. So Jacob, Maisie, and Red make it to Rum Pepper Island. But wouldn't you know it, the Imperator and that jerkwad Hornigold are already there. Red gets shot by one of their crew members and accidentally hurts poor Maisie in the process. But then, Jacob goes all superhero and destroys the Imperator. Nice one, dude. Red's about to go all jaws on Hornigold, but Jacob stops her just in time. Phew! Unfortunately, Red gets hit with that gnarly poison harpoon that Crow got from Gwen. It looks like she's a goner, but Crow manages to keep her alive long enough to bring her back to the crown as a prize. As for Maisie, she's in bad shape, but they manage to nurse her back to health. But then things take a turn for the worse. They freaking imprison poor Maisie on the inevitable, and they've got Red as a trophy. This is messed up, man. So, Blue the Beast comes in clutch and frees Maisie from her prison cell. And get this, Maisie figures out that the crown made up all this nonsense about sea beasts being evil just to stay in power. Lame. But it gets even crazier when Crow decides to put on a public execution for poor Red. Jacob's not having any of that, so he steps in to stop it. Then, Crow and Jacob start brawling it out while Maisie and Sarah team up to release Red from her chains. Go, girls! Maisie and Jacob convince Red to spare Crow, subsequently exposing the crown for their deceptions. After witnessing the passive nature of the beasts, Crow and the rest of the kingdom renounce their beliefs. With Red and the other sea beasts left alone, Maisie and Jacob begin their new lives together as a family. Thanks for tuning in to Real Savant. We hope you enjoyed our discussion about sea beasts and the ways it distinguishes itself from other sea monster movies. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more great content like this. We're always exploring the latest and greatest in oceanic adventures, sea creatures, and nautical humor, so there's always something new to discover. Thanks for being part of the Real Savant community, and we'll see you next time for more laughs and oceanic escapades.